Oh man, this has been the most hated video for me to make across my entire channel. Break it down and make it simple. You've just come off a flight and you're like, just give me a SIM card, right? Just give me a SIM card. This one's the best deal. Hello, welcome to Swaddy Car. My name is Rob and I'm here at Savannabham Airport. Not here to go on a flight or even enjoy this garden. I'm here to do all the legwork for you guys to find out about SIM cards here in Thailand. Whether it's worth picking one up here at the airport or waiting the extra 5 minutes till you're in the city centre. And it's all coming up in today's video. So for those who don't know, a little bit of context, because Thailand's dominated by 3 major networks, which are AIS, True and DTAC, and well, they're the 3 options that are here at the airport as well. So let's jump in. I'm going to go and ask each one of them for all of their options, prices, and yeah, we'll go from there and sort of summarize and then move on and see what else we can find. Okay, so that was actually quite surprising. I didn't realise that they had it limited to a certain amount of days. So it's been a long time since I've actually got a SIM card from the airport. I'm going to go and check out the others, True and DTAC, and see what the crack is with them as well. Yeah, let's go and find True and DTAC and we'll go from there. Okay, so DTAC have actually got a pretty good booth because they've got like a self-service thing in different languages, so you can just not speak to anybody, sort of work your way through the menus, and they've got a few different SIMs there. Or if you need to speak to a representative, you can speak to them there. They've got a bunch of information on the desk as well to make it really easy for you. But yeah, let's check out the plans that they've got as well. Okay, so I've just had some really interesting conversations and got some really interesting sort of information. Man, I don't remember it being this expensive when I arrived. Or was it? And I just didn't care or didn't notice. I'm not too sure. But anyway, it was quite funny because as soon as some of the guys realised that I lived here in Thailand, their response was, oh, don't buy a SIM card here, go into the city. And it just made me laugh a little bit because it kind of gives a bit of context as to why I'm making this video. You don't need 5G here in the city. The representatives here agree as well. I've had 4G since I've arrived and I get absolutely stellar speed and it's absolutely amazing. You don't need 5G here in Bangkok. Maybe, well, where else are you going to use 5G other than in the city? Because for the most part, your phone connects to the Wi-Fi networks here and they've got them absolutely everywhere, scattered across the city. So you're not even connected to the 4G or 5G network. You're constantly connected to their Wi-Fi networks when you're moving around the city. So you don't need 5G, and for the most part it's really expensive to upgrade from one to the other, and the diminishing returns is just unbelievable. The stuff you don't see, so I have to walk all across the other side of the park to get away from the strimmer so that you guys can hear me. I shouldn't complain really, it's a beautiful day. Well, it's always a beautiful day here in Thailand. Why are you not here yet? Stop looking at my video. No, don't stop looking at my videos. Keep looking at my videos, then get flights booked. Okay, now I've got away from the strimmer, I can give you a little bit of context. For those worrying about the numbers, the 60, 30 and 7.5 gigabyte, that's how much you can download at the maximum speed for that particular network. So once you've finished downloading all of that, let's say you downloaded 7.5 gigabytes, you'll then just get put on a slower speed with that particular network, and then you can still download. You'll never ever get cut off from the internet as long as you're within that 30-day period of the package. So you don't need to worry about that. So if speed is not an issue for you, just go for the lowest package possible and you'll be absolutely sorted. Okay, so the lady there at the booth, I was just walking past, I thought, oh, there's another True stand, it's going to be the same price. No, same airport, not same price though. I think they're about 10% more. I'll put it on the screen how much more they're charging than literally just walking into the airport, but it's crazy. Let's get out of here, let's get on that train, head into the city and save you guys some money. I've just seen some poor lads getting into a taxi and the driver's like, no meter, and then off they go. It's just like, if you've not seen my video about not using these guys, check it out because you're going to save yourself some money. It's ridiculous what's going on here, just scamming everyone out the gate. Like, it's the first thing you get, like when you arrive here in Thailand, you get scammed by these guys. Unreal. I'm going to go and get the train back, let's go. Right, we need to speed this up, otherwise we're going to be here forever with all this fancy B-roll and so many different places. It's been a minefield of numbers. I've actually been to Central World, Central Plaza, Fortune Tower, everywhere. I've been absolutely everywhere. I've even aged and had a fresh haircut in between time. I actually shot a bunch of stuff yesterday, but we just don't have time to put it in the video. I'm going to shorten all of this. I'm going to spend a few hours putting all the numbers together and make it really simple for you guys to understand and save you guys some money. So let's go and do that right now. Oh man, this has been the most hated video for me to make across my entire channel. It's just been unbelievable. All right, so between like the numbers, the sim packs, the conflicting information, my lack of being able to speak Thai, there's just so much to look at. But what I'm going to do is, instead of bombarding you with a bunch of numbers and information now, I'm just going to give you the best deals depending on where you want to buy a SIM card. And then towards the end, I'll probably do like a little B-roll where you can pause it to find out the nitty-gritty about everything. But for now, I've just boiled it down to, well, what you come here for, and that's the best deal. So let's just jump straight into that now. All right, so obviously the best deal is going to be outside of the airport, but what if you just had a 10, 15, 20-hour flight, you don't care about the best deal, you just want the SIM card? Where should you go within the airport to get that? And the best deal is actually with DTAC. The least popular network has the best deal, and it's $5.99. They're all $5.99 with the free networks actually, but they give you 60 gigabyte download, whereas True is only 30, and then AIS is actually only 7.5. Now, you could argue that it's worth going with AIS and True because of the better coverage, but for the most part, speaking to people on each network, no one has a problem with any of them. So yeah, the best deal is actually with DTAC within the airport. Okay, so one of the best deals outside of the airport is actually in the shopping malls, and that's with AIS for a 3-month pack. So it's a one-off payment of 500 baht, and that gives you 3 months. 100 gigabytes, 15 megabits per second, and well, it's 500 baht. So you're getting 3 times the period of time on the SIM card for less money than what you're paying at the airport. And you can pick that up at any of the shopping malls. I actually went to 4 shopping malls to put this together. I'll put more details about all the other packages and everything else as well. But for the most part, for a 3-month pack, AIS at the shopping malls is really good value. Okay, so let's move on to a 1-year pack. So maybe if you think you're going to come back to Thailand in 6 months, 8 months, then these 1-year packs can be really good and it works out more beneficial for you. And again, it's with AIS. Pick it up in the shopping malls, and it's 1,490 baht. Again, one-off payment, 100 gigabytes, 15 megabits per second. It's really good value, to be honest. And there's some packages at the airport that cost way more than this just for 30 days. So you're getting a whole 1-year SIM pack here for 1490. Okay, so that leaves 7-Eleven, and I actually thought this was going to be the worst place to get a SIM card, and actually it's going to be the winner. It's the best value. 30-day SIM pack is 350 Thai baht, and that's unlimited download. So it doesn't matter how much you download, it will always be the same speed, which is 10 megabits per second, which is actually what speed I'm on personally with AIS. All of these SIM packs, 7-Eleven, with True. They've got a collaboration with True, and that's why they take True Mobile Wallet, I think it is, or True Wallet inside the stores, and they don't have the Thai prompt pay. But True's a really good network, honestly the best deal. So 7-Eleven SIM card is the winner. And for the most part, look, I know you've had a long flight and you want to get the SIM card at the airport, but for the sake of just having that taxi ride to your hotel and then walking, literally, it's got to be, how far is 7-Eleven from your hotel? It's going to be 60 seconds, right? Just go to 7-Eleven, make sure you take your passport as well. Whenever you're buying a SIM card here in Thailand, you need to have your passport, and then just get it. They'll help you set it up. You know, it's so simple for the sake of 350 baht for 1 month. And yeah, if you're here longer, if you're here for 2 months, then go for that 3-month plan with AIS in the shopping malls. It's just really good value to be had outside of the airport. And like I said earlier, the representatives at the airport, they were just like, oh no, don't get a SIM card here. And I think that kind of says it all. So this video was a nightmare to put together between communication, different prices and everything else. And even when I was at the airport, looking at they had like menus, like one place had 4 different menus with different numbers across the board. You've just come off a flight and you're like, just give me a SIM card, right? Just give me a SIM card. Like, how do they expect people to, they need to simplify it. And I appreciate they're trying to give options and everything else, but after you've had a long flight, I don't think you need options. I think we need less options in our life, and just break it down and make it simple. So everything that I know or found out over these 4 days that was an absolute nightmare to sort of get together is in this video somewhere, visually as either a video or a photo. Please, if you're looking for anything kind of like specific, just pause it where you can, have a quick look and everything else, because there's just this, it's a minefield of information. I really hope that this has helped someone, a few of you, and yeah, I'll never do a SIM card video again. I hated making this one. I'm going to go and make something fun, and I'll catch you on that video as well. Thanks for watching. Peace.